And we are live.
Yes.
All right, everyone. Mike and I are so excited for this next part because we get to introduce a very special guest joining us all the way from UK. My name is Emily.
And I'm Mike. Yeah, I guess today is someone who truly lights up the room, every room that she walks in, that's for sure. She's not only an incredible coach and mentor, but she also is known for her dance moves too. And if you've ever seen her, then you know it's contagious, her energy. That's without a doubt, right?
Yes, what we love most about Coach Tina is her heart. Definitely. She inspires people from all around the world to believe in themselves. She's very big in the mindset. So, and then she also believes in people to take action and step into a bigger version of their life. She leads with passion, with joy, and and also authenticity, and proves that you can build success while still having fun and being you.
Yeah. So whatever you're tuning in from, do us a favor. Drop some dance moves, maybe. Yeah, some and the UK flag. Got my teeth all mixed up.
In the comments below, as we welcome the one and only Coach Tina.
Yay!
Oh, that was so lovely. My husband's standing in the background there, but that was so lovely. Thank you so much, guys. That was just. Do you know I got pretty emotional back there? I did. It was just wow. You know, when you hear something about yourself, I really appreciate you, and thank you so much for inviting me here.
You're
Fabulous.
welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you for saying yes to our invitation. I know how busy you are, and you are back to back to back to back helping other people, people who are listening right now and watching right now. They probably don't know how busy you are, and yet you give us this time for us to be here with us. So thank you from the bottom of our heart.
You know, I love it. I love it. I was saying to you before, it's been a go live day, but it's been fabulous. Absolutely wonderful.
Should we let Tina introduce herself?
Yes, that's the first thing that we want to ask from you is to please introduce yourself. I was about to tell Mike to throw his question.
Yeah, no, let's find out a little bit about
because we
Tina.
know each other so well, but no, thank you so much for inviting me here. So my name's Tina Willis. I'm coming to you from the UK. I'm 63 years of age, and I joined this business at the age of 57. I am a stepmom of 4, a grandma of 12, a soon-to-be great-granny of 1, but I'm not old enough for that. I just keep telling them not old enough. But yeah, soon-to-be a great-granny of 1, and I have been a job quitter for 5 years because of this business. I've been 25 years in corporate life and decided enough was enough, and I am forever grateful that I came across this opportunity. Forever grateful.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yes, indeed. Yes, and what a great leader and mentor you are, Coach.
Yeah, and also who doesn't want to quit their corporate job, especially if it's pulling you down. So that's definitely gonna inspire other people listening from you and sharing your story for today. So
let's ask a couple of questions.
Be kind, guys, be kind.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, a nice, easy one. So what's the biggest myth that people have about starting a business that you've learned that isn't true?
The biggest myth about starting this business when people say, I'm too old. In fact, do you know something, Mike? There's quite a few. I'm too old. I'm not capable. It's never going to work for me. It's all those negative things that the mind's telling them to stop them moving ahead. And everything they're thinking isn't true. It's the biggest myth going, because everybody is capable. We started, I started 57. You guys started, I mean, we're not spring chickens, are we? You know what I mean? Right. It's never too late to start any business if it's going to change your life. So that's the biggest myth. But it's not what anybody else is telling them. It's what they're telling themselves.
That's right. Yeah. And I think with the direction that everything's going these days, people Online things it's here whether they like it or not.
That's it. That's
Definitely
it. And
online.
times have changed. Times have
Yeah.
changed, and we have to change with it.
That's right. Yeah, gone are the days of getting that job and working it your whole life, and then you retire with the golden watch. I don't think there's no golden watches left to be got.
There's no golden watches anymore. Definitely not.
No.
Yeah, so before we move on to the next question, I would like, we have lots and lots of people watching now. We have Nadia. Hi, Nadia. Thank you for watching.
Hi, Nadia again.
Yes, and also Michelle watching from West Virginia, and she said she's on a road trip. Be careful on the
Michelle.
road. Yes, and Nadia from Vancouver, Canada, and of course Jen,
Hey, Jen.
from the
Woo-hoo.
Philippines. And it's only, oh my God, it's only 3 o'clock in the morning in the Philippines right
Jen,
now.
what are you doing?
Yeah, so
Awesome.
thank you guys for watching, and I believe these people are here watching, and Cobus from New Zealand. Oh my God.
Hello.
Yes, this is international. Thank you guys for watching. I know everybody is so excited that we don't get much of these people internationally watching. It's, I think, because of you,
That's right.
Coach Tina. And there is Savon from USA. Hello, hello,
Hi,
hello.
Savon.
Yes, thank you so much. So the next question is, how has owning your own online business changed your lifestyle? Like the time, the income, or freedom compared to before when you were in the corporate world?
Oh, wow. So how long have we got to answer that question? Because so much, for those of you who are watching or going to watch the replay here, being in corporate life, you expect it's the norm that you do, isn't it? You build your career, you climb that corporate ladder, you work all the hours God sends just to be successful. It's dog eat dog. You're constantly striving because there's no security anymore, and you could be made redundant just like that. So you have to keep that momentum going and prove yourself in corporate life. But that comes with a cost of burnout. It comes with a cost of time. And where you are getting a really good income, you have no time to enjoy it because you're constantly working. And when that burnout hit me, it wasn't just through tiredness, it was through losing myself, guys. Something broke inside of me, something left me. And I can't even explain it. I just remember it well. I remember the feeling because I was driving at the time, and I don't remember getting home after a 2-hour drive. And when I started this business, I actually started at my very lowest point. And I actually started it because I knew something had to change in my life. I didn't know what I was going to do. All I'd ever done was sales. I didn't want to sell anymore. I was 57. I did not want to work another 10 years and have little or nothing left for it. I was born in the 60s, partied in the 80s. We thought we were invincible back then. So I didn't even have a good retirement plan. So when all that happened to me 6 years ago, I started this business. Probably, I would say, one, out of desperation to do something different. Two, to find myself again and to see if I was capable of doing it. So I started at a very strange point in my life. But when I did start, and when I found this community, who back then was 30,000 strong, we're now at 268, is it?
Wow.
And that's only in 6 years, so it's grown exponentially. When I found that community, when I found the love, the support, the success, the growing my business, finding who I was again from a personal growth element, and that came first. As I was building my business, I found who I actually was again. And once I started working on me, on my mindset, on my thoughts, my actions, my directions, knowing what I wanted in this life, then the success just went boom. It just went sky high, and I quit corporate life, and I've never looked back. And now I have the financial freedom, but I also have the time freedom. And funny enough, I was chatting about this before to another business partner, Anna, and I said, you know what? There's got to be a balance in life. There's got to be a scale. And I know a lot of people out there who are wealthy, and the scale's here with the financial gain they have, but the time scale's down here because they've got no time to enjoy it. They're working all the hours God sends. So what's it worth? You know what? Put it away in a bank and leave it for any day that might never happen. You know? So there's got to be that balance. And now I have that balance. I have the financial freedom and I have the time freedom, and the two go together. And that's what this business is different. That's what makes this business so successful. And that's why we're helping thousands globally to have that solution. You know, I quit corporate life. There's people in the business who are still working, who are still doing this on the side, but and you know, people who actually enjoy their job still, but because they need that passive income as well, because there's no security anymore. There is no security. I've seen on LinkedIn so many of my ex-colleagues being made redundant now at this time of year in their 60s. You know, and they're all, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And no word, no warning, no caring. They're just a number, and they'll get replaced tomorrow. They'll change the name of the role and they'll just replace them with somebody else.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you can think you're a key part of a company, but like you say, as soon as you're taken out, to a week later you're forgotten.
Yeah.
Even if you've had 20 years in the company.
Yeah. Luckily, if you're a week later, you've forgotten, Mike, because I think it's the next day. You know.
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Yeah. Absolutely. So we are going to say, so more and more people are joining us on the go, watching from Kenya. Explore from Canada. Sheila Jane watching from Calgary, Alberta. And of course, Cobos just said, in corporate, everybody is climbing the same ladder. Owning your own business, you finally get to climb on your own ladder.
Oh, so true, Cobos.
Absolutely.
So true.
Yeah, and we also have Maria from Sweden. We are really global here. Oh, I love. Maybe we keep inviting you every single time.
No. You've got that wrong, guys, because in February, I'm inviting you back. So you'll be on my page then.
Okay,
awesome.
Thank
yes,
you.
We'll be there.
Yeah, and also MJ and Ali from Virginia. So would you like to say something about the retirement plan? Because Coach Tina mentioned about the retirement plan. What are we actually talking about the retirement? Why we are now in this online business?
Yeah, I mean, for me, definitely because I didn't have a retirement plan. Again, born in the 60s. I've been a musician for most of my life. Musicians, if you don't know, don't have a retirement plan. So it was the same scenario, you know. It's what I heard Emelie saying to everybody because I was super skeptical. So before I got involved and I'd heard what I was hearing Emelie saying to everybody and what this business was all about, it's like, that's exactly what I need. I need something that for me for retirement, because I don't have a big retirement plan. And that's what this business can give you. It can give you that time. Like you say, we love to travel. We want time freedom. We want to be able to travel wherever, obviously from England, from the Philippines. We want to travel back to our hometowns. And we want to be able to have a business that can come with us. And we've got that right in the palm of our hands on our phones.
Yes, this is exactly a business in the box that everyone should take a look. And of course, for me, it's the time. Yeah, the flexibility, because I still work. I still have my 9 to 5 job. But then I always have to ask permission from my boss if I want to go somewhere. So that is something that this online business is giving everybody who is in this community. So I really love that. And of course, you mentioned about our global community.
Yeah. Just to touch on pensions again, because you said something really important there, Mike. And if you think about it, and also, I mean, I don't know what it's like in the US, but for, you know, the government pension here,
right?
And we get really annoyed because Dave's got his state pension coming in, obviously, but you've been taxed all your life on your state pension, all your life. You've been taxed on your wages. Pension comes out, you get taxed again on it. You get taxed twice on your pension. And when you have a private pension, truthfully, they're not worth a carrot now. So all the money that you've ever saved in a private pension isn't worth what you thought it would be at the beginning.
Right.
Because that's the way the world is going, unfortunately, and the governments are running out of money, unfortunately. So it's the general person or the everyday person that suffers because of it. But with this business, you can build your own personal pension and retirement plan for yourself.
That's
Right.
Yeah, and it's very similar over, I forget what year they said, but they said the government's going to run out of money in whatever number of years for Social Security, which is old age pension over here. So, you've got to take care of yourself, and this is a perfect way to do it. Without a doubt.
Yeah, and one thing that I really love about this online business is a legacy that you can pass on to your loved ones, to your kids. I cannot pass my education, my teaching job to my daughter. Absolutely not. However, in this online business, one day when I get tired making lots and lots of money from this online business, I will turn it over to her.
Yeah, absolutely.
And also, I'm pretty sure if you have a private pension or your old age pension, you can't leave that to somebody else neither.
No, you can't. No,
so
you can't.
Whether you retire one day and then the next year it's the end of the road for you, that's it. You're done.
That's it.
So I do have another question though. What would you say to somebody watching that feels interested but is scared that they're not ready yet?
I would say that fear and skepticism is great. Let it drive you forward, but don't let it stop you moving. Because tear down those walls of skepticism, guys. When I first saw this business, I was frightened. I was sort of, is it real? But I had two choices. I could either stay stuck where I was in a career that was drowning me, or I could take that chance and take that risk. And I watched that free webinar, I don't know how many times. I actually stalked the people who were on it. I'm still stalking them today, but for different reasons, But I actually looked at it inside and out, and I realized how legitimate this business was. And when I took that next step and paid that $149, I was blown away. I was absolutely blown away with the support, the legitimacy, the benefits of this business. So yeah, fear and skepticism are great until it's not. Don't let it stop you moving forward. Take your fear and your skepticism as an inside thought to say, yeah, actually, this is what I want. This is what I want.
And I think this is probably one of the few businesses that we encourage people to take a look and a deep dive. And also, you mentioned the 149. I mean, even if you go in, you do the 149 and you feel, well, this isn't for me, you get it back. Yeah, you get it back. It's I don't know anything that is so open to allow people to come in and take a good deep dive and look at it and answer any questions and really get educated on the business before you even get committed to it.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? And also, when you think about it, I would have spent $149, which is about 125 quid here in the UK. I'd have spent that on a meal out with me and Dave.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But if you can pay that to find something that changes your life and changes your future and gives you financial and time freedom, isn't it worth it?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
And also everything that 149 gives you as well. It gives you all the tools. When you do become a business partner, you're all set up. It's got, your coaching, your step-by-step training, your funnel, your support system, everything you could possibly need.
It's got you guys. So anybody looking in who's watching this, you'll have Emelie and Mike, who were amazing, amazing mentors. You cannot lose. You have a choice.
Yes. Yeah, and also that 149, when you spend it to dinner, guess what? You're not gonna get it back if you don't like the food.
Exactly. Right. Exactly. I love that. Totally.
Yeah. Yes. So we have more people. Mary Chris from Virginia, USA, and also Jawara. from Sweden.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Yes, and Maggie from Cyprus.
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 Beautiful place.
Cyprus.
Cyprus.
I was stationed in Cyprus for 6 months when I was in the British Army.
And then Latoya. Good morning, good evening to all of you guys. Oh my goodness. So, do you have any other question, Han?
If you could go back and give yourself one piece of advice before starting, what would it be?
Before starting, if I could go back and give myself one piece of advice, I would have said, I would have said to myself, why did I wait so long to actually change something that wasn't serving me? Because when I look back, I realized that the career that I was in wasn't serving me for years, but I stayed there because it was the comfortable zone. You know, it was giving me a salary every month, but I shouldn't have been there. I knew I shouldn't have been there when afterwards, not at the time, but when I look back, I wish I'd started this sooner. I really wish I'd started this sooner. I think that's the one piece of advice I would have given myself. And also, I would have said, why did you ever doubt your capabilities? Look what you're doing now. Look what you guys are doing now.
Yeah, you are very popular globally, really. I remember when we were in San Diego and everybody was chasing you to take pictures.
Cobus and my hubby was so funny. They were so funny in San Diego. They were like, they were going like 100 yards in front of me, looking for me. Where's she gone? Where's she gone?
Where's she gone? We've lost her in the crowd. Yeah, that's right.
And also following you even in the bathroom. Can you believe that?
I think that was the funniest moment ever. You know, it was so funny. Can I have a picture? I'm in the bathroom.
That's funny. Right.
Yeah. So thank you so much, Coach Tina, for sharing your heart, your story, and your energy with us tonight. We're so grateful for you for taking your time to inspire our community, to inspire us, and all the way from UK. Of course, that's the beauty of this online business. You can tune in anytime, anywhere you are. Your passion, your joy, and the way you lead with authenticity truly shows what's possible when you decide to go all in on yourself and your purpose.
Yep. So, to everybody watching, if Coach Tina's story resonates with you, and if you feel that spark and a little nudge while she's been speaking, then definitely don't ignore it. Take action. Yeah. Because action is going to take you to the next step without a doubt.
Yes. Thank you so much, Coach Tina.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks so much. It's been lovely. Thanks. Cheers, guys.
All Cheers. Right. Thanks very much. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
See you soon.
Learn